Welcome back to another animation Throwdown video. This is Colin B189. Today we'll be doing our siege match against Sweet Walkers. So first person we have here is ODog7711, running a ALM base deck with some Cognac benders in there. So I see they put actions every force they lay down. So I put Zap there just to hopefully absorb that craze and allow us to do something in slot 2. And then they put cats down, and this is going to be a theme for this entire video. The cripple here makes it super difficult because I don't have any craze really in this deck, and I don't really have any other great Futurama option. I do have Wingnet Amy, but not enough Futurama characters to really fill out a deck. I probably could have done like a Cigarette Addicts Wingnut deck, but still, cats is a great counter for that as well. So, yeah. You can see here, once they get that second set of cats down, it's pretty hard for me to do anything because it's just going to keep eating up my slot because I can't do any damage really. Get a little bit of punch, but they're going to leech that back up while the cripple is sapping my entire attack. And then at a certain point, I don't even get the attack off to get the leech, and that's game over pretty much. So they get way out ahead here with some of their PCs and take the loss. So definitely sucked there, but this is a great guild, one of the best in the game, so no real shame in losing a few. Next up we have Creamy from Sweet Walkers. So they lay down Leela again here, so I'm thinking, you know, probably cats, maybe Space Honey, but only have my one draw here, and then yep, CM3 cats. I mean 18 cripple all and 29 leech and hijack, super difficult. And cats just makes it even worse because I can't even use my Cognac benders to buff the attack of ALM. It's just feeding into the cats more. So really it just comes down to getting a few lucky punches. You see he starts laying down a bunch of male Amy's, which isn't the worst for us because it doesn't have the hijack, so we can start getting our Cognacs down, you know, play a little defense, absorb that punch and cripple, while ALM is able to break through the bunker with the jab. So not so bad. Definitely was scary there to start off, but be able to get that first slot down and get out ahead. And I think that is it. Yep. So get our first victory there, 1-1 at this point. Third match is against Davey T. Killer deck he has. So it leads off with Cognac Bender here. Get our Thunder Cocktails. Want to make sure we get as much attack as possible early on to avoid getting crippled too much. And then, I mean, 50 attack on that Langley drugstore now with Cognacs flanking on each side. It's brutal. So now I only shot here is to get hopefully a cripple on Cognac Bender, which we do. Enough to survive for one extra round, but Cigarette Addict CM3, I mean, leeching up to full, huge attack, just too much for us to really do anything at that point. And then we have Menace here in the fourth match. So they play Baked Evil Monkey, so I'm assuming it's going to be, you know, a wingnut deck at this point. And it is, which fortunately for us, ALM is a pretty good counter for Wingnet Amy. Able to punch through that wall, get some, take it out. And Cognac's a great counter for Suicide Surfer Fry because it absorbs both the punch and the gas with the bodyguard. And that was a relatively easy win for us compared to some of the first couple matches. So 2-2 now. Next up we have Sweet Yer. So another addicted deck. We get Mint Julep here. We have both our Bender and our Fry as options. Yep, solid there from ALM. Able to get that one shot on slot 1, and then we can buff it up with Cognac Bender, enough for us to get the victory there in slot 1. So good recovery to start here after a couple of tough losses to start. 3-2 at this point. Feeling pretty good after a couple victories. We have O-Dog 7711 again, the person we lost to in the first round. So get the same situation here, but I decided didn't work last time. I'm going with Zap first, so we'll go with Fry. Hope to get some punches early and break through. And then Umbriel is really ALM killer. Not really sure what to do here. We'll get a little bit of extra attack on action delivery force there. Break through. But now we just have to hope to get a cripple on slot 2 here is our only real opportunity. Which we actually get here, but then Cats is now out there. It's going to suck up the Cognac Motivate. We're getting no Leech in slot 1, and that's pretty much the end of it. We have no real attack to break through at this point. He just outflanks us and takes the victory. We have ZMFC09 leading off with Zap, so I'm thinking it's probably going to be Champagen Zap, which it is. An absolute ALM killer here. Our punch is going to do nothing. The hijack is going to really neuter our ability to get any damage down with our regular attack, and limits the leeching to some extent if they can get a lot more cripple out there, which they are able to with Food Addict Leela. Here we have Jose Suervo, which is actually decent because I didn't want to buff up that Bending School Grad anymore and hopefully get some heals. But the attack gets up pretty high on us, and it's really just too much for us to contend with. We come just a little bit short even with the Motivate there on Jose Suervo. If we had Combo Mastery, we may have had a chance at this point, but yeah. You get the heal, but still too much direct on slot 2 and we lose. So back-to-back losses there after a little win streak. We have Davey T again, probably the best defense deck from what I heard from some of my guildmates. They also had a lot of trouble with his deck. Cigarette Addicts, I mean, you can tell even on a no battleground effect is still an absolute monster. So here we need a lucky punch really on Cigarette Addicts before it gets out of hand. It's our real last opportunity to kill it, which we don't get fortunate enough for that. And now, 98 attack is just way too much, and we just have no chance. So Creamy again here. So we did beat him in our last matchup in a close one, so feeling pretty good about this one. But CM3 Cats, Mythic, just no fun at all. So just hoping to do what we can here, try and get as much damage on it as possible because we have to take out that Cats to really have any chance. So now we're just hoping to get 2 good punches on Cats, which we do not get. But still not out of the realm of possibility here. We get Cats on the 1 HP there. And we're still just coming up short because it's going to hijack that cheer from the hero. We do get enough damage to take out slot 2 here. Good punch, take out slot 1 as well. Would like that punch to go on slot 3, but it did not. Still enough to survive here. If we can get a good cripple on slot, well, it didn't really matter because we got the punch on slot 1 to win. So really, really, really close battles with Creamy there. Could have easily gone either way with both of those and made my score even worse than it turned out to be. So that was our 4th victory. 4-4 at this point. And then we have Menace here. So more Leela. I'm getting sick and tired of seeing her. Just making our lives difficult right now. Food Addict Leela. So they tapped into that box a little bit. Space Honey. Incredible combo. Super painful, especially... Yeah, it's just it kills every major combo in Addicted, essentially. Yeah, I mean, nothing we can do when it's just crippling, or sorry, giving us the payback there and leaving the slot totally empty.